I think everything is working properly now. At least I believe so. Uh, Hi. It's been a while. Right now, you are probably listening to the ambient noises of Warsim in the background because that's the one thing I didn't think to do was have my microphone audio, like the my stream music. I completely forgot about that. So I mean, it's ambient noise. It's generally creepy, kind of, but also kind of ominous, and that's what it is. Oh, well, how about that? The alerts do work. How fun. Hello, and thank you for following. It's gonna be a chill, short stream while we figure out Warsim. Yes. So, I've played Warsim quite a bit. I got myself into a kingdom and learned a bit about the game, but it was a short thing. This time I'm going to try and go through with the idea of being able to get strong enough to kill the demons. Because that is the actual goal of the game, right? So there's going to be some key mashing. We're going to do random races because the game is much more fun when it's unpredictable. And I'm going to allow for rerolls because despite the randomness of this game, there are some things in there that just kind of set off some alarm bells when it comes to what's good, So let's do an average reign of 100 years. I want to do 100 years. When I played for 25 years, very short, just to get a hang of the game, and we did that. Interesting. My game audio has changed from my headphones to my computer monitor. That's weird. Hang on. Let me see if I can get that fixed. It may require me to restart the game, so hang on for just a second. Luckily enough, this is a very, very simple game where it's easy to reload. That fast, right? So, random races to 100 years. Looks like y'all can hear that now. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, there we go. It's working. I think the question is, let me turn this down just a little bit. My head, there we go. Let me do this. That might be a little better. Yes, basic audio. We're going to be as loud as the game. If slightly louder, I think, is where I want to be. And this theme is actually really good, so. We're going to do King. And we're going to do some random rolls here until we find something good or until I think of something good. Duke Max the Calamity? I'm sorry. That's actually pretty good, the Calamity. So let's see if we can get a different Krakzar the Once Loved. Sedwin Fire Breath. Yeah, some of these names are kind of good. Hello, Gabe. Honestly, this name generator is probably gonna be really good. So I can't wait to watch this back and be like, oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and add a marker for myself so that I remember to come back here and look at these names. Ahmad Shortblade. That's a straight up halfling name. Hey, yo, these names are good. Osbert the Thick-Headed. Okay, I'll take that. Uthox the Sharp. Gonbald the Dune Rider. Cutter, son of Jan. Borowin the Mace Lord. Yo, this is Talon Beartooth. Ren the Spirited. Drogo, son of Farkol. I mean, that's Lord of the Rings-esque for sure. Urzar the Kraken follower. Okay. Garth Irkson. John, the Bane of Bad Bards. That's solid. Maggot Dumbledooson. No. Alfred the Painter. Tuger, the Bane of Dwarves. Wow. Okay, yeah, so some of these names are really good. Oh, sorry, the Waste of Space. The Laughing Stock. Zeradin Jarkson. Ludvar the Hawk. Okay, so out of the names, Hakon the Liquid Courage. Urza the Pike Lancer. Alright. Selling Rayos Cyrodiil. Listen, let me scroll back a little bit in my list of oh my god. In my list of names. Short blade. Okay. So we're gonna go with the Calamity because I very much like that. Either that or the Mace Lord. You know what? Sword Lord. I like that one. So now we're just looking for a good name. We're gonna go with something the Sword Lord. Gern Goblin Friend. I mean, I do like me some goblins. Hant, son of Neef. Dagal the Cow Rider. Baradur Damerson. Baradur, it's so close. Feanor, the Battle Tutor. Okay, alright. Actually, that's solid. I'm gonna let me change that to Yeah, Feanor is fine. The battle tutor. So yeah, let's just... Feanor, the Sword Lord. Unbelievable. Now random kingdom names as well. Halmar, okay. That's a solid kingdom name. Aricia, okay. That's also good. The Blazing Tribe, but that's not quite the name of a city, right? Hey, yo, the classic music, okay, is actually really good. I thought that it was just going to be the same thing over and over again, but it's not. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is very good. So Westland, no. Etherid's Domain, not quite. Bami is too short. Venerable Masterdom. In my youth, I would have taken that name because that is, it's a name that you give as a title, and I would have definitely taken that. Neitherd, no. Shariz, no. Asperia, no. Darkwalk. I kind of like Darkwalk, actually. Olengard, Ulrich's Domain, Talbar, Bland, Fourth Tribe. Yeah, I'm fanning through these real quick to see. Farfire's also good. Seer Clan, Iron Tribe, United Tribe, Yor, Nisar, Kudan, Velen, Feanor, no, Cantus. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Let's go with Amalgam, of course, again, because we changed our name. We were Feanor, the Sword Lord. Now let's go with we could do, what did I even say? Jeez. Darkwalk? Yeah, let's do Darkwalk. All right, we're gonna do a standard start. And so, as our kingdom begins, you are the ruler of the kingdom of Darkwalk, a once great and mighty empire fighting against the troublesome rebellion of Faradal the Kinslayer and the hordes of the bandits loyal to Feanor, overlord of the bandit horde, as well as several minor bandit gangs who pester your lands. The world is vast and complex. There is much to see and to do, and little time to waste. From the fabled ancient lands to the blood-soaked arena, these lands call to be united under the flag of Darkwalk. So, we're going to see what it generates for us in terms of enemies. And I want you to know for sure, we're going to re-roll these things if they're things that are just like 100% beyond us, right? Or in case they're like somehow racist. Spring Godlings, Wandering Fiends, the Coast Golems. Oh yeah. Hello, Brian. This has some of the old school BSS feels. Yeah, I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. Like, I'll be honest with you, I've never really played the old ASCII games, but like being given this game was such a thing. 26 Spring Godlings. Alright, so they've got to be strong. And Corsair Auramancers. So, we're going to view the troop trees real quick. Jeez. Okay. We're viewing this technically could be viewed as cheating. But, I mean, this is stuff that you can look up in the game. Right? So, the Spring Godlings, strong. Just straight up. Very strong. We want them as allies. The Wandering Fiends, they are about as powerful as us. And we could take them down. The Golems are slightly stronger, but they can be subdued. And the Tritons are also in the same areas. They can be subdued, but they're a little stronger than us. And the Auramancers are stronger than us, but not uncontrollable. So yeah, this is good. I accept these races. So we are going to enjoy this world. Now, mind you, I'm the kingdom and they're going to give us a bunch of like options, and I'll kind of go through the things that I know as we get there, right? Because I believe we have to... Oh, we also have to pick a background. So, I should say, trigger warning, there are mentions of slavery in this game because, you know, I guess that's just how they think things happened in the past, and while it does exist, we don't really need to keep putting it inside these games, but here we are. We're going to abolish all of that when we get a chance. So, oh, we got a mountain place. So, this world is full of mystery and wonder, and there are many peoples in the world. They are men, the Spring Godlings, the Wandering Fiends, the Coast Golems, the Wise Tritons, the Corsair Auramancers, Goblins, and Demons. So, the annals of history remember well your rise to the throne. How did it happen? So as you can see here, like, the 11, I led a slave revolt and overthrew the slavers. Like, I get it, but come on. And then my enslaved forces were overthrow the previous rulers. So, like, 9 is off the table out of the gate. I'm gonna say it's a long story. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it won't be anything ridiculous. Okay. All right. You grew up in a farmstead near a small town in Darkwalk. Raised by your mother, life was simple but harsh. Your prized possession was a tome read to you when you were young, The Crown of Mai. The book is centered around an ancient law claiming that there was an ancient and mythical crown of a land lost in a faraway eastern kingdom. They who found the crown would be declared ruler. Many searched for it, but none succeeded, and over time, the tales fell to obscurity. As you grew up, you worked in guilds and on farms around the realm, doing odd jobs and making a living, but you found yourself wanting more. Your dreams were of the mythical crown to the east. For a time, you tried not to think about it, but you could not. It consumed your thoughts and was always on your mind. One day, you sold all of your things and paid for boat passages to sail across the eastern seas towards a foreign land. The journey took 2 months across a wide open sea until you arrived at a land mired by human jungle and tall mountains. You spent many weeks exploring the towns and cities of the land and met a few friends. You were even almost killed in disagreement with a band of drunk and obnoxious foreign warriors. Fortune was not on your side, and after your weeks of exploration, you fell sick while in a small town at the foot of a great mountain. Here, in your sickness, the dreams got stronger, the crown whispering to you. Look at this. You sat sickly near a palm tree, observing the great mountain one morning when a local well-versed in your tongue stopped to talk and said, "You have the look of many a traveler who visits the mountain of Mai. You should not climb it. The mountain punishes those who try to pass." You could not believe it. The mountain of Mai, as the books foretold. That night you hatched a plan to traverse the mountain once the sickness wore off. You were low on gold now and only had enough for a horse or a healer. And you sat for a while staring at the mountain, and that night you brought the horse and rode for Mai. The mountain was large and treacherous. You left your horse halfway and began a climb in your sickness driven by pure willpower. Rocks that came loose in your climb fell for minutes before reaching the bottom, and many a time you almost fell. As you neared the top, you lost your grip and fell from a great height, landing on some tree branches and breaking them. Now, bloodied and sick, you lay awaiting death and cursing yourself for this ill-fated journey when you spied a torch of flame illuminating the smallest cavern hidden in the ravine you had fallen into. You gathered your strength and curiously approached the cave to discover a crown, a crude and rocky shrine. Sitting atop it was the crown, the ancient crown of Mai, and two skulls near it with jeweled eyes. You took the crown and the jeweled eyes, and with a newfound sense of life and vigor, you climbed, crawled, and slipped your way down the mountain. Finding your horse by pure luck, you rode back to town and traded one of 4 jeweled eyes for a small sum and enough gold to hire a ship back to Darkwalk. You returned, and once healed and in good health, you marched to the throne room during the procession of a court, and proclaimed to all your finding of the ancient crown of Mai. And the old king and royal council were in disbelief, but once they saw the crown, they knew the prophecy had been fulfilled, and the king surrendered the crown and abdicated. And that is how you became the king of Darkwalk. Plus 10 public opinion, and plus 1,500 gold for the 3 jeweled eyes, which is great. Like, we always need more money. Fantastic. What a wonderful story. You were invited to the royal crowning ceremony where you can learn of your newly inherited realm. And of course, you are the ruler of this kingdom, and you can also ignore it completely. We're going to go, hopefully it's not anything stupid. The Low Horns. You enter your throne room for the first time as the ruler of Darkwalk. Crowds of people gather to see their new king. As you take a moment to observe the room, the High General of Darkwalk approaches. And of course, it is always Goran Pikner. Or Pikner? Goran Pikner. That sounds right. Pikner sounds right. Greetings to you, Lord. I shall now crown you as the new king of Darkwalk. You gain the title as by destiny as you discovered the fabled crown, lost crown of Mai. You are now the king of Darkwalk. Long may you reign. And now our ancient ways demand us we must do something. To the highest tower in the kingdom. You stand at the highest point in your castle and take a deep breath. Your general says, "This realm and all you see before you is all yours now." That's like the best ceremony that has happened to me in this game before. Like, I had to like literally slap a goblin at one point. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? That's actually really dope. I love how this is going. And that brings our ceremonious ceremony to an end. Now you will most certainly wish to know the state of the realm. So we have 5 holdings, 5 threats, or 5 territories. We have 500 peasants, 200 soldiers, and 5 loyal knights. Oh wow, we've got good money actually. It's all military matters. Kingdom has a total of 3,500 gold, so times are hard. And there's also 3,593 in the bank, which is very good. And now that I'm crowned, I can speak to Old Kroll for tutoring on matters of the realm. So, in essence, if I didn't know how to play the game, I could speak to Old Kroll, and I'll show him to us. So we'll speak to Old Kroll. That is Old Kroll. Some of these faces, though. So I, generally speaking, like to read all of the extra stuff. So I'm going to take the full information and all the details. So it's going to tell me that I've got 12 different options. It's going to give me an overrun. It'll tell me how many gold I have, how many men's I've got, how many lands I've got, what my public opinion is, how many years I've got remaining. It gives me all the options. So in this point, I could learn about the recruit and sell and troops, which in essence, as long as I explore, I can find ways to get more troops. I can move on to the section. The mercenaries I can hire. The mercenary groups I might be able to hire in order to assault things. Let's see. Actually, I didn't read that bit. Each mercenary group has a skill level, a number of attacks they can launch each year, various personal rules, such as they're willing to charge extra for risking things like invasions, or if they're willing to work for evil or demonic rulers. Okay. Staff and champions, which are my personal people. Goran, Pikener, and Old Kroll are staff. And I will be speaking to Old Kroll as he is my diplomat. And I might need to hire a new one if he gets killed somehow. So hopefully he does not. Arranging diplomacy allows me to visit, not necessarily visit other lands, but like do diplomacy with other lands, bandit groups, and the other races. So we're going to try for as peaceful as a playthrough as we can get. We're probably going to like vassalize some communities, because those godkin, if we can get them on our side and vassalize them, we might be able to actually like, you know, have that force as it grows on our side. Laws. Once we get maybe 5 years in, hopefully we will declare a celebration. If that is the case, then when we do so, we will have a celebration of sorts. And I'm hoping that when we have that celebration, it'll increase public opinion of us. We want to be a popular and loved ruler. That is just my personality. That's what I want to be. So, and so some of the laws, like, we're definitely going to be abolishing slavery ASAP. We don't do that in our world, and we will punish those who do so. Kingdom upgrades, where we can make upgrades to our buildings. That one's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to need a lot of good buildings, like the tax offices. As much as I don't like paying taxes, we need them in order for this kingdom to run, because game mechanics. The throne room. This is where we're going to visit our people. This is where we're going to call meetings. This is where we're going to do all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, you can see where my mouse is if I click. Love that for me. The local fight pit is where we're going to, in the beginning, get a good load of our money. So, I want you to know, this is going to be a legitimate and honest playthrough. What that means is, if I take a loss in the arena, I'm just going to take the loss. people were going to die in this game, and I want this one to be 100% legit, because when I was playing my test run, I just wanted to see how much money I could get off of betting properly. But, you know, there are certain cases where it's just like, oh, if I see a Godkin in the arena, there's probably a high chance I should bet on it, regardless of who the opponent is. So we're going to be doing that. The bank, that's where we store our money. We can withdraw, deposit, do all the good stuff there. Other buildings. When we build these buildings, we build the knights, when we build the library, we build our artifact chamber, we can go to them here. And that actually will be useful for us. Then we have the kingdom reports. This is where in the game I'd normally be able to check the troop trees and look at like what my strength is compared to other kingdoms, which is why I was able to check earlier in the game and say this is okay. I was fine with that. And explore the realm. This is where we go out and we explore, we find places, we find bandit posts, we find trade units, we find what we need to find, and we are good. And then 0 and the current year, which allows us to go onto launching any military attacks we need to do, or, you know, we can just review the year in total. And that's it. I'm done with this tutorial. 100 years. So the first thing I'm going to do, not 13. Yes, 13. I'm going to save the game. We're going to make the name Dark Walk because that is the name of our place. So, what I'm also very happy about is the fact that I got this set up so you can see what numbers I'm inputting and everything. So, we have 3,500 gold. The first thing we're going to do is visit the little arena. So, you enter the little arena. It's a sizable venue where warriors come to battle and locals pay to watch and bet. The arena is owned by a local business person named Janos Peace Lover. And the entry fee is 47 gold? Damn, it's expensive to be in here. Elamash the Sword War Chanter? Okay, yo, that's a dope name. He has no wins. Let's view his statistics. 108. Okay, so he's got 108 strength. So he's slightly stronger than a warrior, but not as strong as a knight. Knights are 150. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bet on a fight. We paid the 47 gold. Right off the bat, you see the Corsair Armancer and the infuriated Spring Godling. We're going to bet on the Godling, and I'm not going to hold you. I'm 99% positive that Godling is going to win, so we're going to bet 3 grand on him. Like, this is a bold opening move for our game, right? This is a bold opening move. I just want y'all to know that. The gates slide open, and one of the fighters quickly dashes out towards the other, ready to spill some blood. The crowds are ecstatic, and the cheers and roars of the crowd echo for miles around. Let me... Here we go. Oh, no. So, I may have made a mistake. The Spring Godling has 189 HP. And the Corsair Armancer has 282 total. Hopefully, this will continue to go against the Armancer, because I did hash a big bet on it. Well, hello. Chris Prime, how are you doing? I am playing Warsim. And I've just made a very big bet on the person with less HP. And I'm hoping, praying, that this fight goes well. Ironically enough, there are little sound effects that happen, which is why there's no game audio at the moment, but welcome on in. See, look at that. So, okay. Cracks gobbling on the head. The bottle. The bottle did 25 damage. If I were the true Chris Prime, I'd know what the fuck I'm looking at. In essence, Warsim is like an ASCII style game. This is like a whole kingdom simulator. I am playing the role of this king, basically Feanor, the Sword Lord, a randomly generated name, over the city of Darkwalk, randomly also generated. And I bet a good portion of my money on the Spring Godling, who is just got hit upside the head with a bottle and also hit in the head. Stop fighting to shake hands, bro. As you can see, this is not going my way. This reminds me of being 8-year-old and playing Oregon Trail. Yes, this is exactly the style of game that this is. This is like the OG games where it's like it's got so many generators in it, and all sorts of really, really nifty stuff. As you can see right now, the Spring Godling is getting his ass beat. Gets a devastatingly solid hit. Okay. This is actually stressful. Spring Godling swings but misses wide. Twice from an unexpected direction. That's minus 111 HP. So, I'm so upset because this game is making my heart pound and it's all text, right? Imagine just, this is the Kingdom Simulator. This is the core essence of it. You have placed a bet on the arena. I bet on the Spring Godling because I looked at their troop trees. Those guys are ridiculously strong out of the gate. The Armancers are normally not that strong. And, oh my God. I am in that position. So, in essence, hopefully, I didn't go too fast and you caught what I was saying. But all of that being said, the Spring Godling has done what I needed him to do and has killed this Auramancer. It was stressful, but as you can see, I've run 4,500 gold from my bet because I bet 3,000. Here we go. I've won money, which is super handy for me, right? I have to pay 47 gold to enter this arena, and that's as king, which is ridiculous, honestly. Let me talk to the bar owner or the place owner. Come on out, time is money. What is it? I'd like to purchase this place from you. This place will cost me 100,000 gold to own as the king. I cannot afford that. I'm not going to close this place down. So, I bet a good portion, got good money back. Fantastic. We're going to bet on another fight. Wise Militant Triton or Knight of the Thorn? I think the Tritons were something that I could beat. So we're going to bet on the Knight. Going to bet 1,000 gold pieces on the Knight. And so we have another fight. Oh, good God. All right, so Dazzling Quick Strikes. The Triton had more HP, but has just gotten stabbed 3 times, 4 times, and now the Triton is fighting back. It gets a light hit. It makes noises. I'm so sorry. I think that's the funniest thing about this. So yeah, we won money for that. 1,500 gold. which is great. We needed this money. So we're going to bet on one last fight. The Knight or the Holger Bandit. We're going to bet on the Knight. We're going to bet 1,000 more because I trust my Knights. And I don't know what the Bandit strength is. 211 HP versus 49. Now, mind you, we don't have guard posts in this arena. I have seen Warlocks just straight up blast somebody. Like, legitimately, a grand champion fight where, like, I had placed all of my funds on the table to get some money, because that's how you get money early on in the game, is by making bets. And they exploded my dude. They dealt him 300 damage from a fireball. They fireballed my guy. So technically, this is still anyone's game. But yeah, all right. Lightly hits the Knights. Light but sharp hit. There's a parry. And now the Bandit is dead. So now the arena's not accepting any bets. We've done what we needed to do. We'll watch the Grand Champion fight, though, because I want to see if this guy is good enough. We don't have to pay for this, fortunately. Sir Levin, the sword. So we got Elamash, the Sword War Chanter, which, honestly, these names are dope. These names are so good. And we got Sir Lewin, the Sun Scorched. Deflects a hit. It seems like the Sun Scorched has a chance, or more of a chance, of winning. Like, I know I could jam this button and we could watch the HP go down. But okay. Several coins are thrown to the ground. Elamish just got smashed in the head. Oof. Good hit. Yes. See, here's the thing. Had I bet on the guy who was already in, I would have lost all my money. So now we have a new grand champion. Which is great. I'm glad we watched that. So, we don't need to watch all the fights. But now we can go and visit our throne room. Welcome to your throne room. You can deal with visitors from across your realm and beyond. As time goes on, you may find the numbers of visitors swelling to huge lines. As ruler, you may choose to deal with every last visitor, but if the task becomes too monotonous, you should look into hiring a steward. A steward would deal with any visitors left unseen by you at the end of a turn. And they tell you what type of stewards that you have. So, like, you know, xenophobes and dungeoneers, kind-hearted. I prefer kind-heartedness. And military. Goblin friend is generally how I operate. So wait, before I continue, let me check diplomacy. Alright, so I'm at war with the rebels. I'm at war with the bandit horde. I'm at war with the goblin kingdoms. Let's take a look at the independent territories. Alright. See, look at that. Independent diplomatic action with the Iraq is not possible as they are too savage. I don't like that. I do not need to be at war with the spring intimate. What is going on? So, all right. So earlier I mentioned the trees. So you can see spring godlings have 180 battle score as their regular unit. So just to put that in perspective, a villager, a common villager in this game has the battle strength of 50. Our knights have a battle strength of 150. Their regular villagers are worth our knights and then some. Yeah, they got one king at 550. They would destroy me. So here's what we're going to do. Let me take a look at the leader information. Strange. What the hell? They're Cyclopses? They're Cyclopses. Okay. I have soldiers. I'm going to offer peace. I'm going to send a knight. -1 and -1. Oh my god. Okay. Your emissary carries your request for peace. It's met by the ruler, who says, "The worms in the earth demand that we become at peace, and I am not one to refuse them." I lost a knight. That's fine. They ate the knight. It's fine. That was a good song. So I got +8. So now our faction relation with the spring intimate is at 8, which is good. So we're going to send a gift of gold. 100th of their total gold, 6 gold. Enam, Ord Surge, Ironfoot accepts your gift and sends you a small jar filled with flakes of goblin flesh. I don't like that, but you know what? I needed 10 for what? They want me to kill and hang 3 of my people until they're nothing but bone. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna do that. I'll come back next year. Y'all ate my knight. I'm not gonna kill 3 random people for that. All right. Why are we at war with so many people? The wise Tritons. Okay. What is the leader information here? Neutral. I really love the fact that they've all got golden crowns. Yeah, this game goes really well. Like, I love how much stuff this is. I can't even send a gift. We'll send a regular soldier this time. I do not see it in my interest to stop this war just yet. Okay. And Wiglin, the Corsair Armancers. Alright, so the Armancers are also very strong. They're very strong. So let's offer peace again. Request for peace, met by the ruler of Wiglin, Narmer Tykar, the victim, who says, to make peace, we ask for a small amount of gold. Pay us a were guild of 300 and peace is yours. Were guild? Listen, I don't know what were guild actually means, but I've read it in Tolkien a bunch, and so I imagine were guild is like the price you pay for having wronged me. So let's just see what it says. When your advisor informs you that were guild is payment of blood money to cover damages to life and limb to another person or country. That's exactly what I thought it was. Lord of the Rings fact. That is why the One Ring was taken by Isildur or Isildur, depending on how you pronounce it, is because when his father Elendil died and Gil-galad were killed by Sauron, and he cut the ring off, Elrond counselled him to throw it into the fire, and he did not. He said, no, this I shall keep for as weregild for my father. And yeah, so he kept the ring, and that's how we got that book. We'll pay the fine. Listen, I just wanted peace with the independent kingdoms because they're the ones who have a good, strong troop trees. So, that's fine with me. See, look, you're not powerful enough to attempt vassalization. So the wise consulate are the ones who I'm gonna have a problem with. As you can see, they're slightly stronger. The Tritons are slightly stronger than our peasants. Their militant Tritons are slightly stronger than our soldiers, but our knights are stronger than their warriors, which is good. So if we have to fight a war out with these guys, we will do it. Look at all this information that they give you, right? This game goes super hard. I hope you all are having a good time watching me figure this out. See, look, right at the bottom, some goblin slaver. We're going to get rid of him soon. But we've made some peace talks. Let's visit the throne room. The throne room. Jeez. And send in the next visitor. Okay, I hope you guys are ready for this because I forgot that the bards are a thing. And I sincerely get so tired of them. But this one, an expert musician. I will play you a little song, and he's a whistler. So whistlers are at least good. The lute ones are hard to endure. The drum ones are good, though. So we'll listen. Well, actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's ask him his name. Squee is his name. What is his origins? Well, it's sure a lot better than doing anything else, don't you agree? All right, cool. Let's listen to the song. +1 relation to the Musicians Guild. So that was actually super good. That was a great performance. I want to hire him as a member of staff. He'll work for 36 gold a year. So we're going to hire him. So now I have a court musician. Thank God it's somebody decent, because trust me, the first time you guys hear the lute, you'll be like, oh my God, this. All right. You are visited by a smelly stick collector who claims one of your soldiers punched him right in my snout. Bloomin' hurt as well. I reckon I deserve a little reparation for that. All I did was ask him if he knew where the nearest tavern was. What a blighter. Okay, so one of my dudes punched this guy in the face, and he wants some money. Cool. 4 gold. Thanks. And he leaves. I don't know what our soldiers are doing out there where they just decide to punch a civilian in the dome, but here we are. You're visited by a man leading a party of 69 men. Nice. He offers to join you for the low price of 1050 gold, as he and the boys are in need of work. I will pay you less. Actually, assess the group. Mercenaries aren't particularly mean or tough looking, and some look as if they haven't seen a good meal for a while. There's a hint of desperation about them. Let's pay 10. Well, hello, Latia. Welcome on in. The men seem disgruntled, but do not argue. They take the payment and head off to join the army, so we spend 700 gold. That money that I gambled at the beginning of this comes in clutch. 24 people. You are visited by a butcher who has brought you an emerald-encrusted goblet that he found while exploring the brawl pit. Yeah, we're going to take that. Thanks. Sometimes they just give us money. You are visited by a traveling jester who says, "Hail and well met. My aim is to make you laugh hysterically with a handwritten joke." We're going to listen to the joke. Why did the necromancer kill his depressed allies? He wanted to raise their spirits. God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna hire him. Oh, he's a novice jester, doesn't know too many jokes. Yeah, you know what? We're still gonna hire him. Whitgar the Jester. I love it. You're visited by a young traveler who claims to have come in possession of a basket full of magical fruit. He claims it can be fed to soldiers to make them stronger and asks 50 gold for it. Calls it Blue Tree. He claims it has come from a magical farm. 100% we want the Blue Tree. He gave us 6 for 50 gold coins, which is very good, actually. See the next visitor. You're visited by an innkeeper who says many compliments from people across the realm. Thanks. Long may you reign, and then he leaves. Okay. It's so hard to get in the jester position. Everyone wants you to have 3 years experience. Hey, listen, you know what? That's exactly it. That's exactly it. So we have 20 people waiting to see me. You're visited by an old hag who claims one of your soldiers stole a magic apple from her. She demands you pay 250 gold to replace it. If not, she warns you of dire consequences. Luckily enough, it tells me how many gold coins I've got. Yeah, this is the entire game. You get to sit on the throne and be king. And then you get to interact with these people, and then you get to declare war on other people. That's exactly what I'm like, yo, this is all my jam right now. I've got 4,900 gold pieces. We'll pay the fine. No. I'm glad we let her alone. Jesus. You're visited by a young boy who stands with his hand out waiting. Here's a gold coin. Rumors of my generosity has spread. +1 public opinion. We love that. We love high public opinion. Visited by a knight from your army, he claims that he and his fellow knights are disgruntled with their pay and seek a pay raise to 4 gold a year. Execute the man for treason. All right. So here's the thing. I have now 4 knights. If I recall correctly, how this game is set up is that your soldiers are paid 1 gold, your knights are paid 2 gold. If I have 4 knights, that's just 16 gold pieces. So yeah, agree to the pay raise. The knight thanks you and tells the army will cheer your name as it charges into foreign lands. We love that. Visited by a blacksmith who says he has a better design for the helmets that is used by the guards, soldiers, and nobles. Offers to sell the design for 200 gold. Let's look at the current design. That just looks like a hat. That actually looks kind of like armor. That one actually has a cap, though. That one has a top. You know what? We're just going to refuse the design because I just spent 250 gold on a freaking witch. Okay, thank you. Traveling Gesture says, hello, I've been saving my best joke for you. Will you hear it? A skeleton walks into a bar, orders a beer and a mop. What? Am I missing something? How is this funny? Hashtag explain the joke. Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry, the king was slow today. The king did not get that one right off the gate. You know what? That was good enough to be paid. Thanks, you're the best. And he left. That was very good. Okay. What is a beer to mop? Damn it. Oh. He got money. I hope we see that guy again. To the next visitor. Visited by a northern beggar who steps forward and says, my lord, I have something important to tell you. I did a big poo this morning. We'll let them run because why would we jail people for saying stupid shit? Like, it's not against the law in my land. You're visited by a disgruntled soldier who says he has killed a great deal in your name, but thinks his pay is not enough. He asks for a 25 gold bonus, but says he's considering leaving if his wishes are not met. Yeah, sure. Take the money. Thank you, my king. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Hang on. Let's see if I can reset the music. Actually, let's save the game. And we do that by 4 and then 4 again. Yes, that was something I had to have learned. Jeez. I can't believe I didn't get the joke at first. I'm sitting here like, what's going on? What am I not missing? And I had my Twitch chat of counselors come in and tell me, this is why this joke is funny, my lord. You're visited by an armed man who wished to join your army. Yeah. Why? Why this one? One of your guards steps forward and presents you a case that has divided the court. 2 women have both claimed a baby to be their own, one a thin farmer woman and the other a thick dock working woman. I don't know who to give the baby to because we're not going to kill the baby either because that's stupid. And we're not going to put him in the dungeons, but we have no... Keep the good old Solomon principle. We're going to go with the dock worker because the dock worker has income. The farmer has income too. This is stupid. You know what? Y'all can tell me. To the dungeons with the baby. So usually, really? So usually if you threaten to cut the baby in half, the mother will protest. Listen. It's from a Bible story. Let's see what happens. The farmer woman cries out no and begs you let the other woman take the baby whole. What? No, you'll each have half a baby and you'll be happy about it? What is going on in this game? All right. The farmer woman cares about the baby. She is the real money. Real mother. I don't know what happened with my words just then. My wisdom has spread. +1 public opinion. Okay. I did not know about that until now. This is fantastic. I love the fact that that happened. Trust me, I've got 100 years of doing this. My ultimate goal is to be able to defeat the demons, which I do not know how to do. I know they're strong. You're visited by a drunk man who says, "Hey, I was drinking and I thought of a really funny joke. Do you want to hear it?" Okay. I found a wizard who specialized in making potions and summoning genies, and I asked him for a gin and tonics. All of this is very good material. Gin and tonics, y'all. That was a great joke. These laughs, though. All right, so. Tavern gunner who wished to join the army as the prize chicken was taboo to the dungeons with him. Clearly, you defeat the demons by cutting the babies in half. I mean, theirs, of course. Allow him to join. We've got a peasant. A wise man who says he has some advice to share. I've heard of a settlement where the goblins live freely far to the west. Okay, so we've got a western settlement. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm probably going to, like, next time I play this, have a notebook on hand so I can start drafting up what I think this kingdom is like. All right, that was very good. Tell me another. Bandits are a scourge, but having them on your side can turn the tides. Okay, that is very good. You may go now. Send to the next visitor. You are visited by a painted gnome who says, "Prepare yourself, ruler. I am Frumple, and I have traveled far to insult you. Sticking a dead possum on your face does not count as a beard, you know." He runs away chuckling. Imagine, if you would, the Lord, the King of a realm, sitting on his throne, inviting people in, and this guy comes in here and says, "I came 100 miles to throw shade at you." And then he says whatever he says and leaves. Cool. Visited by a traveling bard. Play a song for you on his lute. He says he's an expert magician. Yeah, that's right. He's an expert magician. I truly know how to use my orifice to talk. Let's listen to the song. That was bad. You should quit music forever? Wow. All right. I'm going to say that was a great performance, but not give him money for it. Stares at me blankly. What is your name? Skirk. I just want to hear it again, actually. Request him to play again. It looks really bad. It really does. So, what a great performance. I was nervous about performing in front of you. Okay, what are your origins? Hail from the Guild of Musicians to the West. The guild is said to be the true home of music. Though true, it's not the only source. It's certainly the loudest. I spent my time away from the guild traveling and honing my craft. It's talking about a skin flute. Oh my god. I will let him leave my court now. You're visited by a Corsair arm master from Wigland who seeks refuge after recently coming to odds with the ruler. What are you at odds about? I gazed upon his face. This is forbidden for those of my rank. Yeah. -3? Alright, hang on. Weren't we just at peace with them? Were we not at peace with them? That's right, we're a guild. Sure. Now it's at +6. Good. +6. I'm okay with that. That music, though. The horns. I love the horns. All right, so we've got 5 visitors left. Let's go visit. Dirty village idiot who claimed one of your soldiers lost money to him in a bet and fled wants his due. All right, yeah, sure. Gold accepted, and then he faints and falls to the floor. Guards help him back up, and he smiles and nods. Okay, he didn't think we were going to pay him. Okay, cool. Visited by an unhappy traveler who claims one of your soldiers borrowed some gold and died before he could pay it back. Y'all really coming in here with a lot of debt collection, right? Sure. Public opinion. That's what I'm going for. I want people to give, like, to want to be here. Hey, listen, yeah, it's not my fault, but still, I kind of want to, like, get my public opinion very high in the beginning. Let's listen to the advice. If one were to destroy any of the stones to the north, the northerners would never forgive them. Some have threatened this, but haven't lived for long. Okay. Okay, so don't destroy the stones in the north. My dungeons will be full. Hey, listen, I've got room for 500 people in the dungeons. Yeah, I'm like, well, actually, that's good because I don't want to destroy the stones in the north. I want to destroy them in the south because I know that the south has where the demons are. So let's see if he has one more good piece of advice. While slavery is undesirable for a fair ruler, there are certainly means to great gain. Rulers have taken this too far, though, and have held armies of slaves greater than the population. With this comes revolt. I'm indifferent. You may go now. I mean, that one was pretty much like the truth. Like, yeah, I get it. You're visited by an armed man who says he will fight for a fee of 12 gold. Cool. Get hype, I guess. Another wise man. You misread that, yeah. Another wise man with more advice. Once we were an empire unmatched by anything in the lands until things began to fall apart. A string of bad rulers and well-timed disasters began the downfall. Interesting. Tell me more about this. I hate it. Stop talking to me about slavery. No one is here. Oh, I thought you thought he was going to fight me for 12 gold? No. He offered to fight for me for 12 gold. So now, you can see I have 778 men. My public opinion is 58. Literally, is this take slavery is generally bad, but like I get it. What is this man saying? Yeah, basically what he's saying is like slavery is bad. You can use them to great gain, but some rulers have had more slaves than their army and fucked up. And yes, that's pretty much what he's saying. So I'm just like, okay, get out of here. So let's go. Well, actually, first we're gonna save again. I almost put in Dark Walk. Catch these hands for 12 gold. So, now we're going to explore the realm. Now, here's how this thing goes, right? From what I recall. Actually, does it tell you? The near north is a cold place, though mild compared to the rest of the north. Places filled with forts and places of violence, such as the Brawler's Pit and a Thick Blood Tavern. We can exit. This is to the east. The Farad Desert is a very warm place. Suited knights avoid this place as best as possible. Desert is filled with magic and mystery, and holds within it the great artifact market. Okay. The southern lands. The parched lands, uncomfortably warm place. It is full of dry rock and hard sands. Little life survives. And there is rumor of demonic whispers here, but no one knows the truth. And for the west. Denland is one of the most peaceful places in all the realms. Little more than farmland and workers. It is hardly any room for trouble at all. Land is fertile and the folk are mostly happy. So we have 3 exploration chances. I'm going... I think the first place... Actually, that's a good question. I'll let y'all decide which place is going to get left out. Actually, can I do that myself? There's definitely a thing that I know I can do. And now I got to figure out how to do it. Actually, yeah. If anyone knows, tell me how to run a poll for myself. Just tell me. Because I want to know which place we're not going. Because we can go to one of each place. Ah, good idea. There we go. That's actually really great. I love that. It's just short. You know, just tell me where you want to go and where you don't want to go. In the meantime, while we're thinking about that, let me go to the Royal Bank and deposit some of this funds. I like even numbers. So 1293 goes into the royal bank. We love that. So I've got nearly 5K in the royal bank. I'm going to get 12K at the end of the year, which is good for me. All right. Let us see. I'm going... Hey, would you look at that? East. We're not going east. That is fine by me. So, we'll explore one time each. We found slavers. Of course we did. I'm not going there. Let's go to the south. You walk for a while but find nothing in the south. And the west, we found the mining corporation. All right, cool. Come apart the Montfort mine. Large mine is complex, marked with spears. Miners chipping away and piling ore in small baskets. Excellent. Let's see. Speak to the master of the mine. There's a lot of ore here. I don't know if I should demand tribute from the mines or not. I think I'm going to avoid that at the moment, as much as I want the money. But we found the mining corporation. We will probably be able to buy them soon. But we almost lost a man today, falling rocks. Okay, cool. And so, that wraps up the year, right? We've done our diplomacy. We've got our lands. We're going to save the game. And now we're going to end the year, and we're going to see who we should attack. We're actually truce with a lot of bandits. I didn't realize that. This is the point where I should have taken a look and seen what's going on. So we're gonna choose the bandits, the Marius Dragons, which honestly, again, sick naming conventions here. General Goran Peichner, group of cowards. Honor seeing them put to death, my lord. I need some more information. Only 2 territories, 1 more push, and we'll be on the doorstep of their main camp. Barely any gold, so let's do a skirmish. Let's send half my troops, and we're not going to use any of the blue tree. Do I want to watch the battle? Yes. Foggy night strides the battlefield. Do you wish to launch the attack or wait? More favorable weather. Let's wait a while. I realize I have no idea how strong these bandits are. So hopefully this skirmish is going to be light on casualties for us. Oh, there's 73 of them. Okay. Amidst the strong winds, your army march out, clapping to fight the enemy. A lone arrow is loosed, and with that, your army charges out. So literally, they loosed 1 arrow, killed a guy, and now they're running out. I love that. He managed to push Marius Dragons back a little bit. slightly outfighting. You fight forward and gain some marginal ground. The warlords are falling. Oof. You manage to push forward quickly and penetrate the center. The breakthrough does a great deal of damage. Alright, so we have succeeded in the skirmish. What does the battle report say? They lost 74 troops in the battle. We lost 28 troops. Cool. We don't need to... Rebels have marched on us. Do you want to watch the battle? Yes, I want to watch the battle. You have 600 men across 5 lanes. Your men are spread equally across your land, and so 148 defenders guard this one. The militia have sent 26 troops to assist in the defense. No weather events and 50% defense battle strength for me. What? Oh, good God, they brought so many troops. Oh, good God. Yeah, they lost a lot of people. So you managed to take both of the enemy's flanks, trapping them momentarily and doing damage before they pull back. You managed to push the rebels back a little bit, slightly outfighting the rebels. You fight forward and gain marginal ground over the rebels. So, yeah, the rebels have been destroyed. How many people did we lose? We lost 80 troops. Okay. Sir Hodbert, the Wyvern Slayer, the leader of my militia, has fallen from a high place and died. It's unclear if this was a accident or not. Good night, Chris Prime. I hope you rest well, and I will see you next week. I'm sorry? Bookfarn, the champion of the sea, is sworn in. He is seen as largely inept and bad at leading. Will only recruit 1 to 2 new recruits, and the cost of hiring militia has risen from 1 gold to 27 gold. Oh, cool. I didn't even have to do anything. Fantastic. Slavery does not pay off. Good to see that they won out. Let's root through an advanced report so you can see all the good things that happened to us are in green and all the bad stuff that happened to us in red. So, 100 gold. 100 gold from rent. 624 gambling tax. 700 in general taxes. 400 in tributes from the goblin slaver. I hate that. 12 gold. Enlist 24 soldiers. 20 peasants in the soldiers. Belane's Explorer Band fight with the Dark Rock Patrol but lose. Okay, so my treasury is increased by 1,500 gold. And voila, we're back. We're on year 2 now. So first off, Let's go to the north real quick and go to the ruins of the Slavers' Port. Okay, so cool. They're done for. Fantastic. We love that. We love to see that. Okay. Right. Let's see if we can do this trade agreement now. God. We're at 50% on our favor, so we're going to do it. So -1 public opinion. Okay. I hated that. I hated that so much. They have 27 units now. I think they had 24 last time. Send a gift of gold. He gave it all back but one. The total wealth, 666. Okay, all right. I see what you did there, buddy. I see what you did. Attempt to vassalize kingdom. Wow, I actually have the ability to do that right now. They're the pinnacle of civilization, a highly intelligent race. Their famed words are, they chant what you were doing. Okay. They use platinum. That's interesting. You asked to see the crown of the spring intimate. And you are escorted by two spring godling kings to a smelly room where the crown appears to be resting atop a large smelling pile of animal dung, which your escort informs you is for witch-approved life force expanding properties. Okay. I'm sorry, what? No. No. He wants me to burn people. What is going on? We're not... Wild. Okay. What is the leader information? Neutral, trade and diplomacy, send a gift of gold. We'll send 49 gold. That's about the same as it would take for us to watch an arena fight. Cool. They took the money. We love that for me. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go visit the little throne room and find out what our next approaches and requests a pay raise of 26 gold. Oh God, I don't have a general. He refused my... Oh my God. Alright, before we can do anything, we need to hire a new general. I never thought that would happen. Out of our horn. Apparently, I descend from a line of great generals. It'd make my father proud to fight alongside a great ruler. I ask for pay of 98 gold a year. Sir, beat Wolf the Pestering. I can beat a green or a blue. I greatly enjoy working for you. You pay me 170 gold per year. No. I have won a fair deal of victories in my time. Let me fight for you. I demand pay of 138 gold a year. Oh, good. I get to see the skill levels actually very good. Sir Neathard is actually the best pick. So yeah, let's hire him. And I need a spy master actually also. Sedwin the Well Endowed? Why? I'm pretty decent at the art of spying. Born ready to do this. 130. Sir Ulf the Starbreaker. I am a sought spy by many rulers. Travel 3 days to serve you. Require 71 per year. Oh my God. And Gorgog the Turtle. What? This man said, if you don't hire me, I'll kill myself. I expect 170, 200 gold. Buddy. Gorgug. I'm so sorry. The Starbreaker is so much better. Jesus. Okay, so we've now got somewhat of a court here. And let us see our first champion. We actually don't want to do that right now, now that I think about it, actually. So that's more money than we really have. Okay. I was not expecting General Peichner to leave. I am fully surprised by that. Let's go to the throne room. We're going to finish one more year. Visit by a sickly looking bard who wishes to do his part for the country and fight. We'll allow him to join. Ask if I fancy flipping coins for fun. Sure. Let's flip for a bet of 8 gold. I call heads. I lost the bet. Let's flip for 10 gold. I call heads. I lost the bet. Let's see if we can change this all around by flipping for 60. Call heads. Tails again. We can keep doing this. And eventually we win, right? Well, one person's loss is another person gained in joy. The NPCs will not stop. They just won't. Visited by a man who says he has to join the army because he lost a bet. All right, I love that. Let's send in the next visitor. Visited by an armed man who says he had visions of fighting on the battlefield for Darkwalk. We allow him to join. A stick merchant enters your court and asks if you'll flip. Coin flip again. All right, let's play. I won a gold, and I am done playing. We have one last visitor. You're visited by a farmer who says a dispute needs to be settled. My son found a bag of gold floating down a stream. The local elder claims it is his by right, as I am his subject. But surely this is just robbery. Yeah, absolutely. He can't take your gold. Jeez, man. All right. And we're done. We're done. We have done all of that. Okay. So let's save the game again. I save a lot, in case you haven't noticed. Actually, speaking of saving things. Yeah. Okay, it still works. Fantastic. I love to see that happen. I did save. I did save. So let's go to the arena. Sir Laywin the Sunscorched is currently the champion. Let's view his statistics. 170. He's very strong. So let's bet on him. Avalon the Titan of Strength. Oh my god. I don't know who's going to win this one. We bet on Sunscorched. Let's bet 2,000. Bet half our gold. Okay, the Titan of Strength seems to be slightly stronger, but oof. Gets a very big hit on him. Another huge hit. Damn. Yeah, the Sunscorched was not playing around. Alright, so we won a good amount of money from that. That's actually really good. Let's bet on a regular fight. Whoops. Wandering Fiend Soldier. And a Coast Golem. I actually don't remember the troop trees for this. I think the Coast Golem would probably be a better bet. So let's bet 500 on that. Wow, okay. It was not the better bet. Yeah, no, we just lost 500 gold. That's fine, though, because it was just 500 gold. A knight versus Odir the Aged. Yeah, let's bet 2,000 on the knight as we slowly build up our funds. Yes, Odir the Aged is not as strong as the knight. It kicks him. Okay. This is really good for just a good fight, you know. Oh, God. The knight is destroying this guy.
Overkill.
I forgot about the overkill. 3,000 gold. Spring Godling Lord. Gray gold green skin. Yeah, no, we're betting on the Godling Lord. Like, that's ridiculously. Yeah, look at that. 391? No. You go stab now. I don't know if he threw the fight or not, but thanks for the cash. We have gotten a good amount of money for that. All right, so we're going to... Oh, these are the mercenaries. Okay, cool. We don't need that. So now, let us explore. We didn't go to the east last time, so this time we're not going to go to the south. We're going to explore the north one more time. Actually, we're going to go to the east, south, and west. The Eastern Trade Post, which is good. Good. We've got another trade post. We love that. 3, the southern lands. I just found money. Cool. And west, the Magic Theater Independent. So, okay, good. This is good. We have a public opinion of 57. People care about us. People like us. We have now staff and champions. Let's take a look at the kingdom reports. Actually, hang on. 4, 7 bandit groups. 3 merriest dragons. Call forward your diplomat. Discuss possible information surrounding the merriest dragons and their leader. Okay, 75. Oh, they only have 100 people left. Okay. So, this is the point where I would end the year. We're going to attack the merriest bandits again. And this time, we're going to invade their realms. So, I can send half my troops again. And now you can see, and now I have a spy master, so it's going to tell me the battle scores, which is actually super important for me. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's crush them. And no, we're not going to use this. We're going to watch the battle. Windy Sky. We should have waited, but I don't know what the weather effects do for us. Oh, plus 10% initial strength bonus. Oh, man. Yeah, so we lost 6 people. They lost 25 right out of the gate. We killed 5 bandit warlords. Killed more warlords. Okay. We took them out. View the battle report. We lost 30 people, which is fine. Alright, we're getting good amounts of money. 200 gold from the land. Warrior loyal to you has run a peasant tournament and dedicated the win to your glory. Alright. Wow, okay. Well, my treasury has increased by a good amount. And that is year 2. And I think that's where we're going to stop for now. I'm going to save the game. Thank you all for coming and chilling out with me. This has, of course, been, like, super fun. I really, really enjoyed this. Really, really did. Like, I enjoy these type of games a lot. There we go. We changed the music a little bit. Actually, we could just change it to the main theme because that's where we are now. I really, really like these kinds of games. Like, tactics and strategy has always been one of, like, the top picks for me when it comes to, like, just playing video games, it like I love tactics. I love strategy. I love just trying to figure out what exactly is going to be the best thing to do. Um, hmm. So, ironically enough, this would be a good time to stop and get some sleep, y'all. Like, I gotta go work in the morning. It's been a minute since I've streamed, and I'm just glad to at least have the ball rolling again. Like, very, very glad that you all decided to come by, chill out with me for a moment, and just hang, you know? And I'm also very glad that my overlays worked out. I can see that they need a little bit of work because they spilled over on the sides. But that's fine. It is what it is. Actually, hang on. Oh yeah, no. It's fine. I'm not gonna adjust it right now. So I'll get that fixed. But everything else is fantastic. Thank you all for coming by. Let's see. I think we're gonna go on a little raid if we can, and that might be the best bet, right? For those who want to stay up. For those who want to go to sleep, this is a good time to do so. Make sure you drink some water, though. So let us raid a channel real quick. Let's see. We're gonna go raid Blizzbar, who I've heard fantastic things about. And I do see his content on Twitter and TikTok a lot. So that will be very fun to go hang out with him and just chill out, right? They're playing Among Us, which not quite the same as Tactics, but all in all, still a very, very solid thing to watch. So from me to you, I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much for being here. You are loved and important, and I will see you all next time.
Okay. It was just going random, but oh,
And he pisses when he's Blizzbear.
Hi Raiders, welcome in. I'm currently murdering people, but I will 100% welcome y'all in a second. We're playing the new Among Us mode. Oh god, why are people dying? It's like the worst lag.
just not my swear. It's good.
Hey. Hey. Oh no.